Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME, and welcome back to another episode of VLR, Virtue's Last Reward, or Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. Last episode we were struggling to get one of the darn puzzles to be done, and we managed to do it, but sadly we managed to do it at the end, which was like a long-ass episode for no dumb reasons. I do apologize from the last episode. I was just so fixated with trying to get it right. But then I just didn't realize how much time it was taking for me to, get to that point. But anyways, let's get to it. The same safe we've seen in the other rooms. That means we probably opened it in the same way, too. We just need to plug it into the password, right? Yeah, why don't you give it a shot? Alright, so we do have the password for this room now. I think blue means the golden document, so let's do the golden document first. Sun... Is it like this? No. One off again. There we go. Golden doc. And that should be an achievement, I think, because we did get all the golden documents. Good job, you opened it. Well done. There's an achievement. Redacted. Achievement unlocked. Yeah, so that's getting all the golden document, pretty much. I do have... Oh. Maybe. Misclicked. I misclicked outside the window by accident. The game's window, because apparently my mouse can go off the window. We do have one more file missing, for sure. But we did get all the files for this one. The golden files now. Alright. Let's see what this is all about. So this is probably going to give us somewhat the truth of what's going on in this game. But we'll see. A way of describing reality... Wait, the title is Minkowski space. A way of describing reality that adds a fourth dimension of time to the third dimension of space. It was described by the German mathematician Hermann Minkowski, and therefore bears his name. It's also the name of the ski resort for the miniature cows. I don't know why. Okay, sure. The scientific name for the order to which rabbits belong, and 0 the third's actual name. Lagomorph? The scientific name for the order to which rabbits belong, and 0 the third's actual name. So there is 3 zeros in this game. There's 3 people who are 0, considered as the character 0. Temioji and Alice. When they were split up at the red, blue, green doors, chromatic doors, Tenmyoji told Alice that there was something he had to tell her. That something was, of course, his identity, and that he already knew all about Alice and Ice 9, and not because he'd already heard it from Clover. Tenmyoji and Clover, however, after the second round of the AB game, after going through the purple and green doors, did we go through a... Oh, no, purple is the cyan. No, not cyan, the magenta door. I don't know why they changed the language of purple to purple instead of magenta, because it confused me for a second. And they also said the. Great job, translators. Great job. I think they just wrote this one really quickly because it was near the end of the game, and they were like, yeah, we're almost done. Let's write it all down for quickly. Get it down to the door. Get it done and translated. After going through the purple and green doors, Clover as a solo was heard to say the following to Tenmyoji, her opponent. What is this? Did somebody just write this one really quickly and they just didn't realize their grammar was weird? What the heck did you mean with all of that? It's not fair. If you're telling the truth, then So what had Tenmyoji said to her? The same thing he meant to say to Alice, of course. He told her that who he was. That simple fact shocked Clover's resolve and made her vote ally. It probably hadn't been his original intention to betray her, but after thinking about Quirk's safety, he probably felt he had no choice but picked betray. Wow, he picked betray on her because I forget that scene really because we've been through so many different betray and ally scenes that I just forget some scenarios like this. After the second round of AB game, after going through the magenta and green door, Clover, as a solo, was heard saying the following to Tenmyoji. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to read it more properly in what I would have expect to hear from what they would have wrote. A can stand for after, B stands for before, but they can also stand for anima and body, which is very random, okay? Everything that happened in this facility was part of the AB project. Okay, that's what that means. Mystery of Phi. So who was Phi? There was a couple of clues scattered throughout the story, but nothing conclusive. Perhaps the truth will be revealed at the Nevada test site. She is probably Santa's clone? Female clone of Santa? Because she does look like Santa a little bit in actuality, I think. And it would make sense that Santa would have like a sort of something related. Or she's just an alternate version of Santa in some sort of reality. Maybe. I might be wrong. Either way, those are my predictions. Those are my predictions up from the beginning of the game. Because she does have that similar look to Santa that I just feel like she should probably have some relations to Santa in some degree. Deactivation passwords. Here's a little something more about the bomb deactivation passwords. These passwords, they aren't just gibberish. There's something hidden in each one. I can only give you one hint, +1. Good luck. I don't... Oh, maybe like if you move a letter forward, they actually spell out something, maybe. There's a lot more to the story, but I think we'll stop the secret archives here. Thank you for playing, and we hope you enjoy the game. Thank you, developers and translators, for doing that for us. So the secrets was meant to be like some sort of extra stuff that made the game a little bit more, like have some more explanations to some of the stuff that's been happening, which is fine, I guess. I like it for that reasoning. I like that the secret stuff were there for that reasoning of enhancing the story a little bit. Wait. Oh, they're giving us 2 of the Exilivier here, isn't it? So that we can immediately heal up Alice and Quark, because they're gonna go Radical 6 soon. Because I think they haven't had Radical 6 on the 2 of them yet. Maybe. I might be wrong. No, Quark was already knocked out. So the question is Alice knocked out? I can't remember. Yes. Yosh. It's open. Okay then. Let's see what's in here. Alright, give me a second. I'll be right back. And I will continue this in a very quick transition. So, I'll be right back. Alrighty. I am back from my little bit of a transition here. So let's get back right into it. So we just finished unlocking the things. Okay. Yes. Sorry. Just sometimes I need to remind myself what I just did, because it's like a little bit of a weird transition sometimes. All right. Okay then. Let's see what's in here. First off, 2-star key cards. We can use them to play the AB game as many times as we want. Hold up. These keys are important, but look at this. Yeah, we got 2 Exiliviers. A consummate collection, or collector. Basically, this is the last file? These 2 Exilivier are files, really? Wait, I'm confused. Why are they considered... Yeah, they're apparently considered the file. How are they files? There's no way in the hell these 2 bottles are files at all whatsoever. Why is that even the case? Exilivier. The Radical 6 cure. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what to say. Quark is going to be okay. Is he crying? Alright, let's get out of here. We need to get this stuff to Quark and Alice. Yeah, you're right. This key should do the trick. Alright, the key found inside the safe. Let's keep moving. Ikimashou. What's with the hologram, though? Like, we still have the hologram that's, like, sitting there, right? Like, why is there a hologram system in this room, then? Is it not supposed to be used until, like, a little later? Or after we try to get out, maybe? The door's locked. It says locked. You guys ready? All set here. Go for it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. 2, 3. Stop. Oh wait, no, that's not fine. Stop that. Jeez. One more time. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. I see what he did. Doctor of Escapology and Escapist, achievement unlocked. Meaning that this is the last puzzle to this particular game. So yeah, that's the last puzzle room that we can get through. And I'm guessing the other one is the hard mode, like getting all of them done in hard mode. I mean, honestly, no, you know what? I'll save it for the last part. I'll save it to the end to talk about how I feel about my run as well, but in the puzzle room stuff. But we'll get that to the end.
開いたな。
では、A 階の倉庫に戻るとしよう。
Wait, something happened. There was a sound that was made as soon as Tenmyoji's window show up. So maybe the hologram is now active to tell us something. Hey, wait. Did you guys hear something? Yeah, I just heard exactly what Sigma heard.
Eh?
You didn't hear it. It came from over there. Sounds like something turning on. Oh, another password and user ID again? See? I told you. The screen wasn't on before.
おお、確かに。扉を開けたと同時に起動したというわけか。
どうやら認証画面のようだな。ID とパスワードを入力しろってことみたいだ。
Wait. Don't tell me it's the same ID and password like the last time. I don't remember what it was, darn it. I'm trying to remember what it was, but it's probably the same password ID, I think.
じゃが、一体何と打ち込めばいいんじゃ。
That was when I noticed the illustration. The lion eating the sun, yeah. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating... Memento mori. Remember death. If the 9th lion ate the sun. Oh no, I don't know the password. I really don't. I didn't write it down either. I know that the lion does eat the sun in every puzzle room. In every single puzzle room, there's at least that. Oh, of course. This was the real 9th lion. But, if that was the case... Memento mori. Remember death. Yeah, I'm seeing the text, but they're just kind of hard to read. Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember. Don't tell me I have to punch in the password, you bastards. I knew it. I was just like, I don't know the password, damn it. Don't. This time around, I don't know what it is. Darn. So this is the thing that's going to prevent me from getting the true ending or whatever. No, this is the bomb Mac. That's the bomb stuff. Darn it. Come on, man, game. Don't do this to me. I don't want to go back to re-looking through the... Yeah, because I don't have it written out anymore. I deleted it thinking that we would never need to see those things again. But no, we have to go back to doing it. Is it the same, though? I'm also curious. I'm genuinely curious if it's the same. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to think. I think it is the same password ID and password things from when we did it for the Luna's path, the Luna's ending. But if I don't do it, I don't get the true ending. That's guaranteed, I think. You know what? I'll look it up. Screw it. I don't want to waste my time on like going around to the thing. I'm pretty sure it is the two same credentials that we saw. I just deleted it because it was part of the memo at one point, and then I just deleted it thinking it's not going to come back. Man, was I wrong. It's just so bad to like randomly have it where it just shows up again. Alright, what is it? The Q room VLR. I'm gonna use it that way, I guess. Alright, let's see. Does it have it, or does it need me to, like, look elsewhere, I guess? Retrieve the green memory card, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not it. I don't see anything. Oh, there it is. Oh, right. Okay, let me see if this is still the case. Oh. It is related to this. But I don't even know the password bombs either. So, okay. I know what it is. I know what the password is. Now I know. I know what the ID and password is now. But I am genuinely curious. Let me write it. Let me write it up if I can find it. Give me a quick momento. Bomb password VLR. I'm looking on the phone, so it's gonna be really bad for me. So apologies if it is. So we got LXA. So if you go +1 from that, what do you get? JKLM. This is Y. This is B. I am kind of curious, though. I'm doing this just because I'm kind of curious about how this would go. QNS would be QR. N would be O. S T. My brother, isn't it? GDQ. That would be funny if this is my brother. GH. It is my brother, isn't it? Yeah. My brother. Ah, okay. So that's not it. Nope, that's not it. I'm trying to figure it out. I know what it is, but let me play around with my stupidity of trying to see if RGJ. So I'm writing it terribly now because I'm trying to write it as fast as possible. Once again, I made D look like a P again. Okay, there we go. B would C, Q, R. Z would be A, I'm guessing, since it's going back up around. Like, if you go from Z, then it has to go back up all the way to the top of the alphabet pool. G, H, I, E, Y, S? Huh? Crash IES? Huh? Wait, no. JK, sorry. Crash keys. Okay. So it's just saying crash keys. So those are like the weird ones, isn't it? Yeah, that's not gonna do much. LXQ. Yeah, I don't think it matters really. No, I don't think the bombs matter. I think that's just a play on some stuff. Okay. Why did I close the other thing? I just closed the other thing, which is not what I wanted. I wanted to see it again, just to see the password, just in case. Okay, I know one of the things. Let's see. Can we find it in here? Was it a password or a file? I think it was a file. World map terminal. It was something. Sorry if I'm taking my time with this. I don't mean to be rude. Is there... Yeah, so there are texts here. Okay. Let's look for one item here. So there's one item that... One item that we know that gives us the clue. And I want to know if we have it here. So I can kind of know... So that I can kind of know that at least somebody... Or at least know that the game kept track of one thing that's available for the player to remember. No. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm not running out of time. Really? They don't really actually give you that. Okay. This is the worst, I guess. Yeah, this has nothing to do with the current puzzle, I don't think. Unfortunately, this is not anything with the puzzle currently. Yeah, because I remember we picked up the item. Okay, so there's one right there. Yeah, that's one of the clues right there, I think. Yeah, I'm just reading through it just to see if we got... Yeah, I want to see if we can find... oh, what is this? Nothing. Yeah, I don't think there's any ways to really determine it. Yeah. Related, but not exactly what we're looking for. Okay. I don't think they have it. Oh, nope, there it is. There's something here. So, okay, so I'm guessing the password would be... Okay, I'm getting the sense that I know what it is. So one thing for sure for the password. The only way you would remember the password is because you remember seeing it in on the card thing. But the problem for me is that we can't see our item inventory because this particular path does not have that. So there was at one point we searched the old lady's body. The old lady's body had a key card. And she had the password behind the keycard. That was the only one I remember when we see the password for the first time. And that was Jumpy Doll. Jumpy Doll was the password for that thing. But the problem was the user ID did not make any sense because I don't know where the user ID would come into play in this matter. My best bet is that the player would have to take a guess that it would use her name. And her name is technically, no, not this. Her name was in here somewhere. By random chance I saw it. No, not that. Where is it? Temioji's picture. And the other one would be through her name. So Akane Kurashiki. But we don't use her first name because it doesn't fit. Since it makes it into like a 10+ letter password, or a 10-letter password ID, whatever. But we don't have that option. But for the sake of trying things out, I want to see what happens if we back out. Does it force me to start over in that scene? That's out of the curiosity I have. Or does it just close out the game? It's a game over or whatever. Damn, I couldn't figure it out. What was the ID I needed? What was the password? Did I know them? How had I seen them before in another history? Perhaps it had something to do with that card. If I had found an ID on the old woman's body, and if I recalled correctly, it had said something about a password. See, that's when he mentions it. So it's just like, people won't... Like, if somebody doesn't know, I'm pretty sure they're going to probably ask that. What the password was, though, I couldn't recall. If the card was the ID, if the card was the key, though, then I'd need to put in the woman's name for the ID. Remember, Sigma, you need to remember what was the old woman's name, what was written on the back of the card. This is going to make me do it again. Oh, to be continued. Yeah, because they want to make sure you actually progress that. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's a new save in the first file. I wasn't saving there. I was saving there temporarily when I was finishing up. Or when I had to take a transition break. Alright, we still got time. Okay, I get it. You're killing me. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, get it to, like, quickly get through it. I guess we already read through it. Alright, so it is forced on us to do the thing. Okay. So they did give you the answer, basically. They're saying, like, oh, the card in the password was on that card. So that was Jumpy Doll. Which you can kind of find the solutions through your archive, but only if you remember the password. I think the password would be the tricky thing, but you would have to, like, really remember that one completely. So that would be it. Kurashiki. Alright, cool. That's what it is. Sorry about that.
おいシグマ見ろ
Oh, it's the old lady. She looks very scary as a ghost. You're...
茜彼女の名前は倉敷茜わしは彼女の行方をずっと追い続けてるんじゃ
No, of course. He walked toward her, slowly, carefully, almost if he was afraid of scaring her away. He reached out.
ホログラムか
Tenmyoji squeezed his eyes shut.
ああ茜
He closed his hand around empty air and let it fall to his side. He's possessed. He's possessed by a hologram. There was a moment of sad silence, and then she began to speak.
ようやくここまでたどり着いたようですね。待っていましたよ。
But I do think this is the three main characters that needed to be here for this, because I think that... Gosh, there's a helicopter outside just making noise now. Apologies if you hear that. Apologies if you could hear it. I always hate it when they fly too low to the house a little bit. But it's what it is, I guess. I think these three are important, though. I think Tenmyoji is important because he's Junpei, basically, from 999. But Sigma and Fire are, like, sort of the main characters in this case and scenario, where we're both the ones who are trying to solve this sort of issue behind the Nonari game at this time around. So we're kind of like the torchbearers of the 999 crew, basically. In some capacity, I guess.
と言っても、私は今あなたたちのことを見ているわけではないのですが、これは事前に記録されたホログラムの映像なのです。ですからあなた方の質問に対しては残念ながらお答えすることができません。まずはこの点をどうかご理解ください。
So she kind of knew she was gonna die in this game, so she recorded a holographic message for us in a weird way.
さて、何からお話ししましょうか。おそらく聞きたいことはたくさんあるでしょうね。今はいつなのか、ここはどこなのか、ゼロとは一体何者で、私、倉敷茜とどんなつながりがあるのか。でも、一番知りたいのはきっと次のことについてでしょう。なぜ自分たちはこの施設に閉じ込められなければならなかったのか。
I am also curious if they used the same voice actress from 999 to voice this character, considering that Akane in June was kind of like voiced a little bit higher pitched and everything, and like younger in a sense, but here she has to be a little bit older and a bit more like Ojo-sama kind of style, like it's just older lady style, but I don't know.
一言で言いましょう。答えは簡単です。すべては計画のために。AB 計画という名前、どこかで聞いたことがあるのでは。あなた方をここに集めたのはその計画を実行するためです。皆さんにノナリーゲームをしていただいたのも同じ理由になります。では、その AB 計画とは果たして何なのか。これについても端的な言葉で説明することができます。お教えしましょう。AB 計画とは、シグマさん、ファイさん。あなたたち二人の意識を過去に飛ばすこと。それを目的とした計画のことです。
Interesting. Oh, that's so weird. To transport the both of us to the past? So the past towards what? Like, what did Sigma and Phi have to do with anything in the past? What do you mean, the past? The moment the words were out of my mouth, I realized no one there could answer the question. Not Phi, not Tenmyoji, and certainly not a pre-recorded hologram.
ところで、ここが何の部屋なのかはもうご存知ですか？
Looks like a simulation room, I guess.
入り口の扉に9とあったでしょ。あれはクオンタム。量子の頭文字を表しています。
Oh, quantum.
言い換えるとこの部屋は量子の部屋ということに。
It took me a moment to realize she'd changed subjects without even pausing. There was nothing we could do, of course, but I still felt a twinge of frustration.
後ろを見てください。大きな筐体がありますね。あの中には量子コンピュータのシステムが組み込まれています。
Really? Oh, because it has like this sort of simulation of what happens with people voting ally and betray and stuff.
この施設のすべての機能を司るメインコンピュータ、その本体がまさにあれなのです。
What? The whole facility runs on this machine.
したがってあなた方がゼロウサギと呼んでいる彼も、それからゴーレムたちも、
Ah, okay.
あの筐体の中でものを考えていることになります。
Mm.
なんだか不思議ですよね。
Yes, it's very strange.
そう思いませんか？目に見える実体は別の場所にあるのに、思考の主体はあの箱の中に存在するなんて。でも、もしかしたら私たち人間も同じなのかもしれません。
Alright, cool. You know what? Let me go one more line
本
before.
当は私たちの思考の主体もどこか別の場所に存在するのかも。
Alright, cool. That's where I'll stop for now. Thank you guys for watching. I'm a little bit over time, but not too much. 30 minutes is usually my time that I want to stop it at, typically. But we're here now where we're going to have to continue this conversation with Akane and see where it ends up with this. Because she's going to basically tell us the truth of a lot of things, I think. And it's going to probably be a very lengthy conversation about why things are there, what they're doing, what we're really going to be doing next, etc., etc. I think there's a lot more to it that there might be... like, they're probably going to go through a bunch of pseudoscience stuff, as well as giving us a point to why we're going to be doing certain things. I'm pretty sure what we're going to do here is going to try to help the people back in 999. Or this is going to be a setup for what Zero Time Dilemma, which is the third entry of this series of the Zero Escape series, will be probably set up to do, which this will lead into that, I bet. But we'll see what happens, I guess. We'll see. Because I'm not sure where this is going to take us so far. And there's just so much to it that I feel like I might need to take some time to digest what I just went through to figure out the stuff. And I do apologize, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out the password and user ID in that one sequence, but we did it. We made it through, so we're just kind of sitting here and writing the rest of this game to the end, basically, because we are pretty much at the last available node in this whole grand scheme of this chart, this flowchart stuff. So we're just kind of like out here doing our thing into the last part of the game. So yeah, otherwise that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one or in no video minds. Roz out.